now I'm going to jump back to the beginning because I always tell people if this was 150 years ago, I would be sort of running some sort of carny, some sort of circus, some sort of sideshow. It'd be the same thing. I'd be selling the tickets. There'd be like, I shouldn't say it today, the fat lady, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
There'd be the tattooed person. There'd be the little dwarf guys, and there'd be all the madness that you would find on a traveling sideshow.
Right.
And those carny shows, again, the reason being because I guess it's in my blood. Now we have the technology to make movies, but all these movies are almost the same. You got weird tales and bizarre characters, and you entertain people in a genre that I think accomplishes kind of the same as it did 150 years ago when people would go to these shows and get freaked out by.
Right, it's the same thing.
The same thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I would be doing, and you have a whole connection, upbringing to.
I grew up in the carnival business.
I love that so much.
My father was a carnival barker.
Unbelievably cool.
Right? And we had 10 different games, or we called them joints, and we would travel in the summers through mostly Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Virginia. And
so you were a little kid.
I was a little kid. I had my own game. I had my own basketball joint. So I had a guy working for me who was in his 40s, much like you. And he was my little agent. And then I was 11 years old, and I was running this joint. And
so you were selling, promoting.
I was saying,
kid.
"Hey, come on in!"
Right.
One in to win.
Right.
And I could shoot baskets really well.
Right.
I had a basketball joint.
Okay.
And the only thing is the rim of the basket was smaller than regulation, so it was a little harder to do.
Well, for sure. And you'd be giving away too many prizes. People
would give too many prizes,
right.
and you needed a lot of practice to be able to do it.
But you did it
proficiently, and
right.
I did it pretty well. And I'd get these guys to come up with their girlfriends, and they think, oh, they can get this basket in, and they couldn't do it. And then I would say, let me show you how it's done. And then I'd take the basketball and throw it in, I'd get it in, and then they'd go, oh, we got to try one more time. So it would take them a lot of tries, and they would have to give me more money.
A lot of money, yes.
To
Okay, I love this
something.
story. Any movie that has anything to do with that part of life and the world is just so exciting for me to watch because people don't realize, I don't think today, that these were like traveling movies.
That was like the
ticket, the
precursor
thing,
to entertainment.
the upsell, all the shenanigans that would go on, and I'm not sure if what was your show called? Was there a name for your particular sideshow?
The show that we traveled with Straits shows, STRATES, and also Ken Penn Amusement. So my father didn't own them, but what he did was rent space, rent privilege to.
But was there a theme? It wasn't a freak show. It wasn't a horror show.
No,
what was the theme? Just an amusement sort of thing?
Like amusements. It was Ken Penn Amusement. So if you look that up,
I see.
You would see that. They had different components. They had games, they had rides, and then sometimes we traveled with the Freakshow, the bearded lady and the two-headed cow, and
I love
the
that.
tattoo.
And that's why this program is called the Freakshow because in a way it's called Charles Band's Full Moon Freakshow. This is the show you're on right now.
Everything comes around to the beginning. It
yes,
does.
I love it.
I'm back to my roots with you.
You are.